Hello Aquarius, welcome to Music Messages Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back. This video is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. As with all the videos on my channel, it's timeless, so whenever you come across the message, that's when you're meant to hear it. And please keep in mind these are general readings. They're love readings, but they are general, so they may or may not resonate with every person watching. Please always use your own intuition and discernment and only take what resonates for you personally. All right, Aquarius, I do keep things real here, and as I was shuffling and meditating for your reading, I am getting a lot of Seven of Swords kind of energy. So I feel like something is not as it seems somewhere in your love connections. This is not meant to scare anyone, but there's something going on under the surface somewhere that you don't see. I also did see the Devil in reverse as I was shuffling, which I feel I need to mention, but I could not get rid of the Seven of Swords. Like that card kept flipping out. So, and find out some more information. I've been using this new Oracle deck to get an overall energy for the love readings this month. I absolutely love this deck. And I feel like I resonate with it really well. I'm not affiliated with the makers of the deck in any way or anything. I don't get like a kickback. I just like to share the decks that I feel a resonance with. What is the overall energy for Aquarius in their love life this month? Transcending. This is associated with Atlantis, and the number 39 may be significant to you. Could be an age or connect in another way. I've gotten this card on quite a few of our readings this month, and I'm always drawn to the moon imagery and the water imagery, but in this case, the moon in particular, because I feel like there is something hidden under the surface that has yet to come to light. It doesn't have to be something negative, all right? So let me just stress that. It does not have to be a negative piece of information, but there is something you're either not seeing completely or something that needs to be revealed. And I feel like your intuition is going to play a key role in you kind of figuring out or seeing the bigger picture here in your love life somewhere. You may be traveling as well, is what I'm just picking up. I don't always get that from this card, but I'm just kind of noticing the boat. You may be traveling. You may be going somewhere near the ocean or where there's a lot of water. And this might help you clear your head. You might be somebody who does a lot of good thinking or is able to get in touch with your intuition really, really well when you're around bodies of water. I know that's the case for me. If you have a lot of water placements, sometimes that can be the case. But let's try to get some more information here. What's going on with Aquarius in their love life this month? I want to shuffle this really well just to make sure we're not getting like repeating messages from the previous signs. What's going on with Aquarius in their love life this month? You're going to have clarity around whatever this situation is that is a little bit deceptive. So the truth is going to come to light. There's the Five of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Cups, which is really beautiful energy. So there is a light at the end of this tunnel. There is a rainbow at the end of whatever confusion or deception might present itself. Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to have a clear idea of what you would like to invest in, and it has the potential to lead to a Ten of Cups. So if there's deception going on in a current relationship, I feel like this comes to light, and you either decide that this is something you can work through or that you're not interested in working through. But either way, you gain clarity. And it opens up this pathway to a potential Ten of Cups. Now, whether or not that's with the same person, I don't have enough information to tell you that yet. I feel like the situation currently, or whenever this comes out, might feel like a Five of Swords, like a defeat of some kind. Whenever this information does come to light, maybe you do feel like you dodged some kind of bullet in this situation. It doesn't mean that you're going to necessarily separate from the person that you're with. I just want to emphasize that. It just might clarify how the two of you choose to move forward together. So that's really going to depend on you from person to person. For others of you, whatever comes to light might lead you to move away from whoever you're with. And if that's the case, I see your actual Ten of Cups coming in. And you deciding to invest in a different connection. So it's going to connect a little differently depending on your personal circumstances, but maybe we can get some clarity now. What is this Ace of Swords truth that Aquarius is going to be finding out? What's this Ace of Swords truth? Seven of Wands. you're protected is what I'm really getting here. You're protected. I feel like we have Archangel Michael here in this reading. And I feel like Archangel Michael is going to use his sword of truth to reveal something to you. Like there's going to be divine intervention to let you see something as a means of protection. Okay, it's going to alter the course of something in your love life, but it's actually going to be for your highest good. Let's see if we can get something else here. Yeah, Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like it might cause a little bit of pain, whatever this truth is, but you're going to quickly recover from that. It's going to allow you to see something from a different perspective, and it's going to serve your highest good. What else can you tell me here about this Ace of Swords truth? Four of Cups in reverse. Whatever emotional discomfort this causes, I feel like you move out of that quickly because you realize that you were actually protected from something, and you realize that you, again, dodged a bullet is what I keep hearing. I just heard the name Jade, Jade. Let me know if that connects, or maybe the stone jade. Maybe you wear a lot of jade or something. I'm not sure. Okay, Five of Swords in reverse. What's going on here? King of Swords. Maybe the person you're dealing with, this is your energy. King of Swords is sometimes associated with Aquarius. So that could be you. And it could be you just figuring out like, you know what, this is not working for me anymore, and I need to lean more into my logical side and not be emotionally attached to whatever this situation is because it's not serving me, and I actually am protected by not continuing with this person. I'm actually protecting myself. So I feel like that's you being strategic. What else? Yeah, Three of Swords. I feel like it breaks your heart a little bit whenever you realize whatever this deception is that's been going on. But you move away from it quickly. I feel like you gather the strength to just maneuver through this. Four of Pentacles. There's going to be a little bit of a temptation to kind of hold on to it or salvage this situation, I think. And for some of you, it may be that you're able to salvage the situation. But I feel like there's a little bit of emotional pain involved either way. I have to be honest with you, for the majority of you, I feel like when this comes out, you decide to separate from someone or at least take time to step away from a specific connection, but it actually leads to a road where you find an actual 10 of Cups, all right? And I don't sugarcoat here. If I did, I'd probably have a lot more subscribers, but I really like to just give what comes through, okay, guys? Eight of Swords. Yeah. This person, whoever this is, if you decide to walk away from them, they're going to want to hold on to you, actually, and I feel like it pushes that person into an Eight of Swords. It pushes them into a mental imprisonment because you kind of lean into your swords-based energy when this comes to light. You realize that you're being divinely protected, and you're not going to waste a lot of time staying with someone or in a situation that could potentially hurt you in the long term. Okay, but let's focus on the more positive energies now. What is this 10 of Cups for Aquarius here? What is this 10 of Cups being guided to continue shuffling? The Hermit in reverse. So possibly after you separate from this first situation, this could even be past influence. Like maybe you know what this deception was. Maybe you took some time to self-isolate. It's Virgo energy. I feel like you're ready to re-enter the world though when you come out of this hermiting mode. You're ready to kind of like start dabbling again in social connections. This could be futuristic, so if you're going through this part right now, I feel like you may need to hermit for a while, but when you come out of that, it's like you come out in a more stable, grounded energy, and you're ready to meet new people. You're ready to get back out there. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's a very polar opposite kind of energy. Yeah, it may have just felt like you had some kind of bad luck, like a string of bad luck or a string of really difficult relationships, but there's something that you're not seeing in a positive way as well. There's a 10 of Cups potential here that opens up and becomes clearer as a result of moving away from a situation that's not serving you really, okay? And I'm just noticing today on this card how the arrow is pointing at the house on the wheel that she's spinning. It's coming out on the 10 of Cups. So I feel like you have family potential with somebody, with a relationship that you're going to come across in the near future. You have some kind of family long-term potential there, like where you can actually establish You might end up living with this person or getting married or buying a house with this person. It's after a time period where you've had to process some kind of emotional grief, though, around whatever this deception is that comes to light. There's no like really positive way of saying that. Like whatever the deception is that you find out about, I do think it does cause you some emotional pain, but there's a 10 of Cups at the end of it. So you're going to feel like it was worth it. Here's the 10 of Cups again on the 7 of Pentacles. Once the situation clarifies itself, you have a better idea of what you should be investing in, which situations are going to lead to your 10 of Cups. At first, this might be something like I said before, like where you separate from someone and you thought it was working out with that person. And when you break up, like if you decide to break up with them, you feel like, I just can't win. Like I have this string of bad luck in my love life. Why is nothing working out? I thought this felt like a fated connection. But you quickly realize why, because you come across this actual 10 of Cups connection that is worth your time, worth your energy, worth your investments. Okay? I do feel like it's a little bit on the painful side though. Yeah, it might be with the King of Cups. So this 10 of Cups connection might be with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't have to be one of those signs, but it's someone who's very emotionally mature. He knows how he feels. He knows how to communicate his feelings authentically. And again, the genders on the cards don't matter. I just use his and her pronouns to make communication a little bit easier. Okay, what else does Aquarius need to know? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to find an equal give and take in your love life now after a period where maybe you were stressed out, up at night after you found out something that wasn't so great that was going on under the surface. After that period, though, I feel like you quickly start making plans for your future. This puts you on a different path. It actually changes the timeline in a way that leads you to your 10 of Cups, is what I'm really getting. This is the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's some lack of clarity. This is either, like I said, past influence or it's happening right now. So let's just figure this out. What is this lack of clarity? What is this like deceptive energy here that Aquarius needs to be aware of? Can we get some information about that? 7 of Pentacles. So basically, you may be seeing 7-7 or 7-7-7 a lot as well. Something you're investing in right now is not what you think. It's not going to yield the fruit that you think it's going to yield. What else can you tell me here? What else can you tell me here about this lack of clarity? 7 of Cups. Yeah, some of you may be seeing 7-7-7 as your confirmation. There's some kind of illusion here. There's something that is not as it seems. Can we get more information about that, though? What is not as it seems for Aquarius? What is not as it seems? I might use a different deck to clarify this because I would like to get you some more information. Something you planned for. It's like you planned it to go one way and it seems like it's on that track, but there's something really amiss somewhere. I want to try to get you some more information on that right now. Can you give us some more information about what this deception is? Yeah, there's a tower moment on this coming. What kind of tower moment is it going to be? It's about maybe one of your current love connections is going to end up being more one-sided than you thought, because at the bottom of this card it says selflessness. Maybe this person that you're with and you're investing in, they seem like a really giving person, but I don't feel like maybe that's who they are at their core. All right, so they might be wearing some kind of mask. What can you tell me here about this 9 of Swords? What is this 9 of Swords energy for Aquarius? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You might be seeing 9-9 or 9-9-9. It might be time to put an end to something as well. 9-9-9 can indicate like the end of something. But yeah, I feel like whenever you find out this information, for a moment you might feel like it takes you out of your power. It might stress you out. You might be up at night thinking about it. I don't feel like you're in that emotional state for very long though, because you realize really this is for your highest good. Yeah, and you decide to put an end to something. I feel like a lot of you do when you find this out. What's this 2 of Wands here? What's this 2 of Wands? 6 of Wands. So you're going to make the correct choice. You are going to come out victorious one way or the other. It might not feel that way at first, but your spirit guides Your angels are highly protecting you right now, and you're going to be put on an entirely different trajectory from here on out once this truth comes to light, Aquarius. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's something imbalanced here. This is Sagittarius energy, but there's some kind of imbalance in your current connection, or there was, if this is past influence, that you didn't see at the start. You thought it was a very equal give and take, but really it was, this person that you were with was being very one-sided somewhere. There's some kind of, they might even be somebody, I don't want to say this. I mean, I don't like to use psychological terms. I have a psychology degree, but I'm not a licensed therapist or psychologist, okay? So please keep that in mind. I'm not a licensed professional. This person might have some sociopathy in their personality. And what I mean by that is there's somebody who seems very charming on the surface. They do a lot of mirroring, like they'll pretend to be interested in a lot of the things that you're interested in. And like, oh my God, I love that too. Oh, you watch that show? So do I. I had a couple people try that shit on me last year. It was so obvious and so see-through and transparent. And they really thought they were fooling me. And I don't like to always make personal connections in these readings, but I feel like it might be warranted here. Yeah, somebody who'll study you almost like you're a case study, and they'll look at all of the things that you like, and they kind of warp their personality to fit what your personality is, to mirror exactly what your personality is. So it seems like you're meant to be, but really this is someone who has those traits to the level that they might be dangerous as a person, because they lack empathy for other people to the point where they approach their relationships as like a strategic undertaking, okay? Almost like this King of Swords in reverse. And your video is going to go on a little longer because of this, but I feel like this is a really important warning for someone, so I'm going to continue. They do things for personal gain, and they do it from a logical perspective, and they can cut people off very easily because they don't really form the emotional attachment that they pretend they're forming for you. Some of them are very skilled actors, and they seem like they have very deep emotions, but they don't. So if your intuition has been nudging you or nagging you a little bit and telling you like, I don't think this person is genuine, this is your confirmation. They probably are not. All right. But when you find this out, you're hurt for a moment, but you put an end to it. And then I feel like you are swiftly moved onto a track where you find your true 10 of Cups. Please tell me about this 6 of Pentacles, though. What's up with this 6 of Pentacles? Yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse. I feel like whoever this other connection was with, that's kind of holding you back from finding a real true give and take with someone else, with like a true partner. But again, whenever this deception comes to light, I feel like you make the moves necessary that need to be made. And look, to me today, this 2 of Pentacles, it's like someone who's at a crossroads, and I feel like you're pushed onto the track that's aligned for you. We all have free will, but I feel like you are really heavily guided towards the appropriate track, because your spirit guides are not going to let this person, whoever this fake ass person is, get away with deceiving you to that level. Their deception is going to come to light, whether they like it or not. What else does Aquarius need to know? Soulmates. Yeah, you have a true 10 of Cups in your energy, and it is a soulmate connection. And you would have missed out on that if you had if you continued with whoever this deceptive energy belongs to, you would have missed out on that soulmate. You have long-term potential, 10 of Cups potential. You have an engagement ring here. Okay, so lots of long-term potential with whoever this person is. The only thing is you have to be available to receive it. If you're spending all your time and energy investing in this false person, because that's basically what this other person is. They're a false person. If you're investing in that, you're going to miss out on this opportunity. And I don't feel your spirit guides allowing that to happen. They want you to see the situation for what it really is, because you have wedding ring potential with this other person's coming out right on the 10 of Cups, Aquarius. Like, I can't make this up. I don't rig these cards so that they come out a certain way. Okay, so you have true 10 of Cups, family, happily ever after potential with someone, but it's almost like you're on the wrong timeline, and your spirit guides are working to get you on the correct path, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, they're going to have you cut out things that are no longer working for you. And it might feel like a tower when it happens, but again, you're going to realize you dodged a bullet. The person you're with right now, let me give you an example. If and when you decide to separate from someone you're with now, it might hurt like hell right now. But this is a situation where later on down the line, you see them in another relationship with someone else, and you see what a fake ass fucking person they are. You see them cheating on that person. You hear stories about how they lie to that person all the time. Their true nature becomes apparent from the outside, and you realize to yourself at some point, I dodged a bullet. We've all had those situations. I had an ex-boyfriend come in one time, and a lot of time had passed between when we broke up and when he came back in. And all of a sudden, he liked everything I liked, and we had all these things in common, and, you know, all this shit that he wanted to convince me of, but I saw his true colors. Like, after that many years had passed, I just saw who this person was, and I just saw how catastrophic my life would have been if I stayed with him. So when we broke up quite a long time ago, I would have given like anything to get back together with him. I was convinced that it was all my fault because he gaslit me the entire time. But when he came back in later on and I actually had the opportunity, I just saw him for what he was. Incidentally, he didn't even really want to be with me. He was trying to deceive me for personal gain the second time as well. But my point is, I saw his true colors for what he really was. And this is going to be that kind of a situation. Yeah, because somebody you're dealing with is a narc. It's a narcissist, okay? It's a narcissist. And spirit is going to guide you away from that person. Of course, you always have your own free will. Nobody can ever tell you exactly what you need to do. You know what's best for you. But there's a 10 of Cups path. There's a 10 of Cups timeline here somewhere. And spirit is going to be like, pay attention to signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, dreams, because your spirit guides are working overtime to try to get these messages to you. All right, we're going to hear some direct messages now. And when there's more than one energy in your reading, these might come from different people. So you have to use your discernment. What would one or more of these people want to say to Aquarius today? And I'm going to try to wrap it up because your reading is going really longer than all the others. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. I feel like this is whoever this soulmate is, okay? Right now, if you're with somebody else, this person might know that you're not available. They might feel that they need to hold their feelings back. I don't know who I am anymore, so possibly somebody going through an ego death. If you don't know who this soulmate 10 of Cups is, it's somebody going through their own ego death, I feel. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your lights. It might be somebody from your past. Somebody who's done a lot of work on themselves, this soulmate. So it doesn't have to be a brand new person. But I feel like whoever this is much, much better aligned for you than this deceptive person. I wish to be like you. To be honest with you, I feel like this is the deceptive ass person in your energy. It's somebody, and this lets me know, yes, this person is mirroring your personality. They're trying to mirror your personality, and not just because they admire you, they want to manipulate you. All right, and I'm sorry. I know my vocal tone changes depending on the energy that I'm channeling, and people like that really anger me. They anger me because they feel like they can manipulate other people, and I don't like it. Is it over? I feel like that's coming from person number one down here who wants to be shady. So you're going to have to decide what's best for you, if you want to stay with that person or not. I feel like you are more than capable of making the decision that's best for you, Aquarius. All right, let's get a few more oracle messages. What else does Aquarius need to know? What else does Aquarius need to know? New moon in Taurus, know your worth. You know your worth. And once all the information's on the table, I feel like you take decisive action here. New moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. You do have a rainbow at the end of this. You have that 10 of Cups. You have long-term potential, engagement rings, wedding rings. I mean, soulmate. That's gorgeous, beautiful energy, and it can't come in until you've decided to move away from whatever this deceptive situation is. First quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. Yeah, you're going to get the facts really soon if you haven't already, and I feel you just really making the appropriate moves afterwards. I feel you doing what is best for you. Let's get one final message today from the Lovers Oracle. I can't really shuffle this one on camera too much because the artwork, not all the artwork is YouTube friendly, but let's see what else wants to come through. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Wow. That basically summarizes everything we just said. In the moment, emotional pain, sometimes it's hard to look past that and ask, well, why is this happening? Or what's the bigger picture? You don't see some kind of, you don't see the deception, I feel, but you also don't see, you have a rainbow at the end of this that you also don't see somewhere. And that's the blessing that wants to come in for you after you've decided to make the choices that are best going to serve you. Okay. So just keeping it real, keeping it very authentic here on Music Messages Tarot today. But I hope something was helpful or that it resonated for you. I'm hearing the name Tara for someone. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, it would really help the channel grow. Other than that, Aquarius, I wish you all the peace and harmony, and I do hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.